about every day, we are surrounded by change. Clearly, we're seeing the weather change from fall to winter. As we get older, we may see a change in our reflection in the mirror. And no matter how much we detest change, there's no way around it, especially in regards to the financial and investment world. So here to help us grasp new changes, Ohio's retirement coach, Greg Taylor of Legacy Retirement Group. Welcome back, Greg.
Hey, it's good to be back today.
Now, Greg, how well do your clients deal with change in general? Do they tend to panic or do they take it in stride?
Most of us don't like change. In fact, it's been said the only one that truly likes change is a wet baby.
Yes, this is true.
Right.
All right, so let's take a look at a few changes happening right now. So many people concerned about changes in Social Security, and that can affect everyone. What are the big changes with the new federal budget bill?
Well, one of the big changes for families that are trying to plan for their income, especially their Social Security, was a claiming strategy that was available previously and what's still available for 180 days from November 2nd, but it was called File and Suspend, where a Medicare recipient could file for their benefits, allow their spouse to file a restricted application, then they could suspend their benefits and wait till later. And the benefit of doing that is every year you wait, you get approximately an 8% increase in your overall benefits. So that allowed people to plan for greater amount of Social Security income in the future. Now, for those who are Medicare age now that haven't filed, there is still some availability for file and suspend, but that's one of those things that's going away. And understanding the best way to file your Social Security benefits and how to maximize those benefits throughout your lifetime is essential to make sure that you're not going to run out of money.
All right, so what advice do you have for folks getting ready to transition into retirement?
Well, one of the big things is you have to pay attention to how much risk you're taking right now. We're kind of in that perfect storm, if you would, because interest rates are at all-time lows. And for the last 20 years or so, as interest rates were high and began to fall, as the stock market had some trouble with falling interest rates, that just kind of pumped up the bond market a little bit, whether it be bonds or bond funds. And so people were kind of able to offset the losses in the market by gains in their bond portfolio. But now, with the possibility of the market dropping, and if interest rates rise, that also decreases the value of someone's bond portfolio. It gives people very few places where they can to, regardless of what the markets do, where interest rates go, where they go up or down, or whatever happens, that you're going to have a strategy that's going to see you all the way through retirement.
Okay, now coming up on the end of the year, is this a good time to refocus our goals and assess our long-term plans?
Absolutely. This is a great time of year to what I like to call push the reset button. You want to make sure that you are measuring your risk, knowing how much people don't even realize what they're paying in fees to work with their current planners or advisors. Checking things like your beneficiaries, making sure that you have properly named beneficiaries, making sure that everyone's listed that you want to be a beneficiary, making sure that you have a beneficiary designation on everything so that it doesn't go intestate, so that the judge or the court system doesn't decide what's going to happen with what you leave behind. These are all big things.
Good point. Now we have less than a minute, but real quickly, are there key areas that we should focus on during our personal year-end review?
Oh, absolutely. And whether it be some of the things we've already talked about or things like your income plan, because when you really look at it in retirement, our income really is everything. And so whether it's your income plan, what we like to call making sure that nothing slips through the cracks. Taxes are big right now. And I think, as we look at the possibility of trying to pay back all the money we borrowed as a country, right? We're going to have to start paying that back, and I think taxes are going to end up rising, and people have to have a good, solid tax planning strategy as well. It's a great time of year to take inventory of all those things.
Greg, thank you, and I hope you don't go far, because Greg's going to stick around. Up next, he's going to share with us some of the things that makes retirees very happy and very thankful. It's a great benchmark for us all as we plan our happy retirement ourselves.